Just wanted to come on to make a short video, a very important piece. I just needed to feel a strong need to put this word out very urgently. So I'm just watching things unfold, Niger and the whole of Africa, actually, but the whole of West Africa at this time, and it's very serious. And I just wanted to put the word out and make sure that it gets to a few people that I think are very, very important that it reaches in the event that the words are needed for us to hear. So the last that I heard is that equipment has been moved into Niger from Burkina Faso and Mali. And I just want to say that the whole war that that seems like it may happen or that could happen, that hopefully will not happen, is why. Why are we even thinking about going to war? It's not something that we want to do. And I don't think we have to continue to live our lives being reactionary to impositions from people who don't know how to negotiate and don't know how to work with people or act as though they don't. I think that Africans, as leaders, taking our leadership role on the planet, we've been here so long, and so long without the scenarios that we see now, which have destroyed human life as well as our environments, including the air and the water. I think that taking our rightful place of leadership on the planet includes moving others to negotiate and deal the way that we would like to see it happen, instead of reacting and responding to someone else's push, someone else's agenda, as we often say. So I think that it's really imperative that we as Africans check ourselves and check our movements and make sure that we're moving on our own accord and not necessarily just moving the way that someone else has a plan for us to move. What I think about all of the Africans, all the African youth that are moving into the areas where the war is supposed to be happening, Niger. Why? Why would all of our youth be going there, directing themselves there, or being directed there to go for a war? A war is not a place to play. It's not a place for fun. It's not a place for us to be liberated. This is not what this is about, And if we look at Europeans and people from the so-called West, but also the East, if we look at them and the agenda for depopulation on the continent, then it would seem as though we're playing right into that hand to take all of these young people making these kinds of movements into an area titled war. For what? If it's a matter of America or France wanting uranium or wanting a pipeline going through, then it would be better for us to be pushing them to negotiate, not us being pushed to war. It would be better for us to stand back, speak, and put these people on blast that we want to negotiate. If you want the uranium, come and sit down and let us negotiate as mature people, as evolving socially people who know how to negotiate and come up with a resolution that works for the different parties involved. Why not? If there's uranium there, and that uranium can supply the West, can also supply the people that are there, can better their lives that are there, then why aren't there negotiations being made? Why is it that we're responding? It's like America, or Europeans from America and even Europe, seem to think that their only way of negotiating with Africa is bringing in fake military forces to take the people's terrain and to do their own geological surveys and take what they want. It doesn't have to be like that. It doesn't even have to be like that in the Congo for the Khotan. How much would you have to share with the people in order for you to have what you feel as though you need for your own development in your region. We haven't even sat down, we haven't even had a chance to sit down and have any kind of discussion about that. Most times when Western countries are coming in needing something, the people don't even care about those things. But instead, you come in and destroy the terrain, destroy the water, the landscape, even the air, people having lung conditions and stuff like that, and it's not really necessary. So if you felt like it was necessary before, then it comes a time in every man's life that we can raise up, we can grow, we can learn, and we can redo our positioning. So I just wanted to mainly put this message out to say that it's very important that we lead ourselves, that we don't just follow someone else leading us. It's important for us to make the best decisions for us and for our people, for our young people especially. So it's nice that we have the courage and that we're unifying for this. But let us unify for life. Let us unify for living. That's what's really important, so that we can move into the bright future that we see for ourselves and even start to crystallize that future, the future that we see for ourselves. Let's take time and do that. And then let us demand that other people meet on our terms. Let them meet on our terms. That's what's so, so very important. So I just wanted to put this message out, and then I just want to share it with some of my friends who have the power to step in and help our people to make the decisions that are best for all of us. Thank you. In pure African love. Thank you.